Rallying isn't just about speed. It's about control and immense pressure. In the last episode, we had a sit down with a driver who gave us an insight into a driver's mind. And today, we push it even a bit further. Today, we're having a sit down with someone whose journey in motorsport has been anything but straightforward. She has been able to redefine everything that motorsport stands for. Karibu to Rally Talk, Maxine Wahome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Karibu sana. Now, yours is a very interesting journey. You started from motocross to autocross and now into rally. So in this journey, at what point did you realize that actually rally is my home and not autocross or motocross?
I think I knew rallying was going to be my home from even the beginning before motocross.
Yes.
Because that's where I wanted to start. But obviously, in rallying, they say you have to be road legal, which is 18. So I was like, okay, maybe autocross.
Yes.
And my dad said, no, why don't you join your cousins, which are champions already, and go learn there, take out all your fear, and then we'll move when you're 18.
When you're 18.
Yeah.
So this is how you found yourself into...
Yeah, into motocross.
And you've never thought of switching back to autocross?
I have many times, like after I left and I moved to autocross.
Yes.
I used to go back and watch a lot of the time.
Yes.
And I used to say, okay, I want a bike. But a lot of the times, even if I had a bike, the events clash.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, let me just stick to the new part where I am. Because I've done that maybe 14, 15 years in the bikes. Like, let me just stick to this side now.
Recently, during a Rex, you broke a car. Oh, your car broke.
Yeah.
How were you feeling in the moment when now you've prepared for rally, which is a very long journey, getting ready for this rally, and then just before you finish, your car breaks down?
It's very disappointing,
Yeah.
especially like when it's the semi-finals, like in the Rex.
Yes.
It breaks your heart.
Yeah.
But you have to be that. I think my heart is hard.
Yeah.
I like to say that, because anytime I'd break down, I wouldn't take it so in a bad way, but it's always disappointing when you've made it this far. And this last RX was a big one for me, because I was racing now with the guys, which has never happened.
Yeah.
Side by side.
Yes.
That's one to know your pace. Most of the time I'm with the ladies and everyone says, oh, you're so fast, But in my head I'm thinking,
no, but you see, that's the thing. I've also told you you're fast. Yeah, so...
I mean, it's always best when you test yourself.
Yeah.
And this last RX was a good tester for me to see where I am, to see the level that I am. And racing with somebody like Asadanwar, who's a big champion long time ago.
Yes.
I knew where I can improve, where I cannot improve, where I am.
So everything is, let's say everything was perfect, the car didn't break down.
Yes, everything was perfect.
Now, between you and the SAD, would you have pushed him to what extent would you have pushed him?
To the limit.
Or are we going to see that in Machakos?
Yeah, probably we'll probably race again together. And for sure, it's a head-to-head competition. I mean, they're both in the same team.
Yes.
Yes, we race against each other, but they're collecting points for one team.
For one team.
But it's always nice to push myself.
Yes.
And for him also to know. I mean, maybe he can be beaten by a guy.
He should know that there's someone out there who can really push him.
Yeah, but he did. He pushed me as well.
Yeah.
To know what to improve on.
Yes.
He's much better than me in the mud.
Ah.
Maybe I'd say it's an advantage, but I don't want to say that.
Yeah.
Because no one had a choice. It's experience more than anything. So I just need to go and practice more in the mud.
Now, just let's go back kidogo to Safari Rally. How do you do that? How do you make sure you're keeping the car in good condition keeping up with speeds, and making sure you actually finishing the stage and managing the pressure that comes with it.
I mean, for me, all the pressure is always there.
Yeah.
So once I get to the start, I won't think about anything but the stage.
Yes.
So pressure, put it aside, everything else aside. And it's to listen to my navigator.
Yes.
Because if you don't listen, you're going to go and make a mistake.
Yeah.
Crash the car, bend it. You won't be able to finish. So number one is to listen.
To listen to your navigator.
Yeah. And wherever you see you can make pace, you speed up.
Has there been any moment in your life where you're like you've listened to someone and they've given you a wrong note?
Yeah, it happens. It happens quite a few times, especially, I mean, the navigators also, I've never been one, but I feel because they all complain.
Yeah.
That, they also get a lot of pressure. They're always the ones who are up doing their notes all night, and they still have to wake up same time as the drivers, be ready. They're talking all day.
Yes.
They're all dehydrated. They don't know what's coming. If I go and I hit a ditch, they weren't prepared for it as I was because I saw it.
Yes.
So sometimes it's possible for them to make those mistakes. Yeah, you get annoyed in the heat of the moment. You get over it.
And then the pressure that's been building over a few days.
Yeah. Okay. There's been one rally I went for in it was actually in Mombasa. It was Mombasa or TZ, one of the two. And a wrong note was called. And I went off the route by 10 kilometers. That is a lot. Because everything was exactly the same in the book. Whatever she read, or he read, you don't want to expose them.
No, but I think at this point, they just know themselves because it's only one person you've gone 10 kilometers off the road with.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I went off so far, and that was it for my rally. I lost 4 positions because of that, because you have to come back to where you got lost and then continue. And yeah, in the heat of the moment, you don't even want to talk to them. You start thinking even, okay, I wish I could know where I was going and just go by myself and not listen. But you have to listen.
Yeah.
So yeah, at the end of the day, you keep quiet, fight like siblings. I don't talk to you, don't talk to me. You go away and you get over it by the next rally.
And you just move on.
Yeah. I mean, there's some people have had stories that, it gets so bad that they leave each other.
Yeah.
Fight, they don't want to talk. Rio.
Easy.
So yeah, sometimes it depends on how you take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and your co-driver, have you ever had moments where everything is actually almost going crazy? Yeah, almost going crazy.
Going crazy.
Apart from the 10 kilometers one.
Yeah, when I had a crash in Tanzania.
Yeah.
It was the last stage. I was lying third. Last stage, I'm lying third, about to get to my first podium in ARC.
Yes.
And I had the pressure. The last stage, you're lying third. You have 30 kilometers to the finish. So obviously, I am under pressure.
Yes.
Just to get to the finish.
Yes.
But I'm also under pressure that I can't slow down. I need to go fast.
You need to move.
Yeah, because the person behind me is not so far behind. It's only 10 seconds behind. So we went, and 3 kilometers into that 30-kilometer stage,
yeah,
all hell broke. I crashed a whole culvert, finished the car, and it was done.
That's how we didn't finish the race.
And that's how we didn't talk to each other. To make it even worse, we are in the bush, and there's no network. There's nothing. We can't call anybody. So whoever passes now has to see and go and tell the people in front they're behind.
And you two are not even helping each other at that moment.
Exactly. We're not even talking. Everyone is upset. I'm upset. Because now, I mean, the note was called a bit late, maybe because I decided to go faster.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell him, okay, next. Or he didn't catch up on what should have happened. But
so we've noted one thing, at least it's man.
Yeah, I mean, he knows. That one he knows.
But
Because, I mean, most of the damage was on his side, so he knows.
oh.
So I don't think he can forget that.
He has to remember. It's a thing he
Of
has
course.
to live with.
Of course, yeah. But
Nice.
I think that's
Okay.
been the worst, yeah.
That is the worst moment when it comes to you and your co-driver.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think after that we can now have 10 kilometers in.
Yeah, that one is out. Well, I think the crashing is worse.
Now,
Yeah.
the few conversations we've had, I think you even confessed that you love motorsport so much, and it's actually visible from the wins and the trophies you've been accorded over the years. Are we going to see you in Safari?
Time will tell. Maybe.
You're not giving us
I'm not
anything
giving you
definitive,
anything.
are you?
That's a surprise for you and for everyone. You know, sometimes, I don't know. Yeah.
No, but
It's a surprise.
because honestly, we would like to see you defend your win. Because apart from you, I don't think, I'm sure there is no other African woman who's won it, who's won in your category.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
And after you, I don't think in Kenya we've had a podium in your category.
Yeah.
So that means we would like actually to see you defend it. So, so hopefully, this period, hopefully it won't be too long before we see you back in
It's not
Safari
too
Rally.
long. No, it's only been, what, 2 years?
2 years. 2 years is a long time. That's 24 months.
That's only two safaris, not 24 safaris. So, it's a surprise. I mean, I wouldn't tell anybody what is coming.
Yeah. But are we going to be seeing it?
Yeah.
So you're going to
Maybe
be coming
next
back.
year. You never know.
So hopefully next year we'll be getting Maxine back in the driver's seat. Now, motorsport is about concentration, like full concentration. When everything around you is going messy and you get a lot of stories, some get to you, some get to people around you, and some people, even people who've known you for your whole life, start looking at you differently. How do you keep calm and focus on the road?
You don't listen. Because you know the truth. So why should you listen to things that are not?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't listen and you focus.
So you never had anything around?
I did, but I just didn't care because it's not the truth.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone has a chance to, everyone has their own opinion.
Yeah.
It's theirs.
When you get into a rally car in the morning, what's the first thing that you're thinking about? Are you thinking about the car, or are you thinking about the stage? How well the car is, or how you're gonna get out of the stage?
Both. I would say both. Because it depends. Because let's say maybe a Saturday. Yes. Maybe you're racing on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
You leave the car on Friday a bit damaged.
Yes.
Saturday morning, you're definitely thinking, is the car going to make it? But so it depends on where it is, if the car is okay, if the rally is okay. I mean, it depends on the situation of the rally.
Yeah.
Rio. So,
Any apart from the recent one, any damage you've never been able to fix during rally?
Maybe from a crash, like the
Tanzanian one.
But everything is fixable. You know, that's why you go prepared. 90% you're working on the car. 10% is on you as the driver and the navigator. So,
do you trust your instinct, or just you remember your teachings when you're going into a rally car?
Both. You have to remember everything you've been taught, everything that you've grown with, everything you've experienced. But sometimes you have to trust your instinct. So if I do this today and I decide to go faster than I've ever gone, is it going to work? And you go and you just trust it's going to work. And if it works, then you've learned something. That, okay, here in this kind of a situation, I can do this.
You can do better
Yeah.
and make okay. So your instinct actually aligns with something, mostly that aligns with your training.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for me.
For you.
Yeah.
But you also don't like mud.
Yeah, I think I've feared mud a lot because of bikes. With the bikes, you fall in the mud, your bike is full of mud. You have to carry it yourself, get back on, start it, and then go. So, I mean, a bike itself, an 85cc is almost 100 kilos. So by the time I'm moving up to the bigger class, which is a 250cc,
Yes.
it's so heavy.
Oh,
And
boy.
any mud that you touch, you slide.
You slide and then you have to.
Yeah. So I think that's where the fear of mud came from. And now it's coming out slowly.
Slowly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think by the time we get to next year, Safari Rally,
Yeah.
itakuwa imeisha.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
we're hoping to see
Because
you
this Nairobi is deciding to rain every day.
every day,
Yeah.
every day. And it's not just raining; it's raining very well.
Yeah.
When the first time you got into the car,
Mhm.
who was your biggest inspiration? Was it something you got from your dad?
I would say, yeah, my dad and a few drivers that you watch online, from the Oliver Solbergs to Kale to even Michel Mouton.
Yeah.
There's so many that would inspire you, especially if you have the love for the sport. You'll watch everyone and say, oh, one day I want to become like this person or this person. So yes, it's within, but you watch and you get motivated and to be who they are.
Yeah. What's the one thing that has been keeping you grounded? Because the reason I'm asking you this is I noticed with a few drivers I've interacted with, they have a certain composure with them that is not easily achieved. And most of them, I'm not saying all, I'm saying most of them have the ability to stay composed under immense pressure. So what keeps you anchored? You as
Under
Maxine.
pressure?
Yeah.
I don't know. Me, I'm such a freestyle person that, yeah, there can be pressure, but I wouldn't think of it as pressure. For example, this last RX. I'm only talking about the RX because it's so recent. It's still in my head. Knowing that I was going on track with Assad and Bengi,
Yes.
my heart maybe was at 200. My heart rate. And, I would think, are they going to beat me? Am I going to beat them? How am I going to lose? How can I beat them? Blah, blah, blah. Everything's running through my head.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting at the start line, shaking already. I'm holding the steering, but I'm shaking. And when I went, I took off fast. I was like, oh, I continued and I won the race. So I just normally try and think how I'm going to, do what I do.
Just
How I'm going to maintain my speed, how I'm not going to mess up. Since it's a muddy race, what not to do. Yeah, so it's most of the time, yes, before I'll think about it too much.
Yeah.
But once I'm in the car, I try not to think too much because that's when you start making mistakes.
Have you ever personally made a mistake when you're driving?
Yes,
What?
so many times.
What was the most fatal mistake you've ever made when you drive? A split-second mistake that you're like, oh shit, I've just made a mistake here.
That Tanzania one that I'm telling you. Because it was a 1.5 straight.
Yes.
And then there was a double caution.
Oh.
So that's now it's not like I had not passed there in the morning because I had.
Yes.
So I knew it was there. But that split mistake of saying, let me go a bit faster so that I can make up more time.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to slow down just before the double caution that's what killed it. That's the mistake that, you will always keep. I always keep it.
Yeah.
Because I pushed at the wrong time. I would have pushed at the end of the stage instead of the beginning. Maybe nothing would have happened there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one mistake that it was just a short. If I had slowed down earlier, I would have made it.
You would have made it to finish line.
Put in that podium that I wanted.
Yeah. But a podium is not a strange thing for you I mean, you won also the inaugural Lioness.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was it was a fun race.
Mm.
It was really nice with all the ladies racing. That was actually my first win in rally. My first ever win in rally. And
Before this win, how long had you been racing?
maybe a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yeah, a year and a half.
And
2021 and half of 22. Yeah, because that was 22.
yeah.
So that was the first one. And it came just before Safari as well. So it opened the doors.
Yeah.
It opened the doors.
So it was easy for you to just copy and paste here, and then you're like,
I would like to say that, but that it gives you more pressure because you just won. So everybody is expecting to see you win again. And obviously in your head, you want to win again. So I think I took it with a lot of pressure. But my pressure comes before. During the event, I forget everything else.
so during the event, you don't have pressure. You just chill.
Just go. As long as you finish. I mean, everyone's highlight in rallying is to finish.
Yes.
Whatever position it is, it's a bonus.
Yeah.
So before the rally, obviously, I was thinking, I need to win. How am I going to win? This is my second safari, but first time in this Ford. So I think you have never even practiced in it so much, blah, blah, blah. Everything is running through your head. But you get to the rally and you just go. Because now it's just finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end, then the win is a bonus.
Do you feel like that there are times when your win is overshadowed?
No.
Because I feel like you've been winning. Like you've won multiple times RX, not just once, several years.
Yeah.
You've been winning, and you've won Safari Rally, which is the biggest achievement. You've won a Lioness, but in motorsport, we know that. We've seen it. But do you feel like your wins are sometimes overshadowed by these other things that happened on the side?
No.
They're not?
No. Because the people know me because of my wins. If I didn't win, they wouldn't know me.
So they've got to know your wins.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And it's not at you to be cocky or anything, but it is the truth.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Because you have the trophies to back what you're saying.
Yeah.
And if anyone has doubts, I think they can meet you on a race on a track, and then if they have there's something they want to prove, they should come and prove it on the track.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice. Nice. What does the future look like for you?
Do I know?
Again,
rallies, more rallies.
For anyone who doesn't know Maxine is a very, very young driver.
Yeah.
Very young, and I mean very young. So the future, what does the future look like for you?
I think more rallies, just more rallies. Getting to classic now that we went for the Equatorial Rally.
Yes.
It was really good, well organized. The routes were also good. Maybe move to classic once in a while, or once every 2 years do one classic or two classics. If the budget allows. But I think more rallies.
Yeah.
Yeah, more rallies. And I mean, now on the side when I'm not rallying, I'm training drivers who would like to join. So at the moment, I'm even training a small young boy. He's 7 years old. Miles. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's called Miles O'Neill.
Yes.
With Motorsport Solution. And that's what Motorsport Solution does. We train drivers. Or if you're a driver, you come to us and we'll manage you. From preparing your car or your buggy to pre-event, during event, post-event. We'll sort you out on everything.
So you're getting into team management as well?
Yeah. And training.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, that's what I'm doing on the side right now. Mostly it's
nurturing
that.
New talents.
Yeah.
This is good for new talents.
Yes.
Now, what is in for the future for Maxine? Apart from Safari Rally, because we want to see Safari Rally. I want to see Safari Rally.
Me alone.
Yeah.
Without Motorsport Solution.
Yes.
Of rallying. More rallying.
More rallying.
Yeah. More rallying, different kind of events that I've not done.
Yeah.
And to see if you can go abroad and just do one rally, one iconic rally. Yeah, just to have it in your books.
Which one are you
Bucket
looking
list.
at? Or are you always looking at it like this?
Any WRC away from Kenya,
Uh.
that's one checklist, one out of my bucket list. Once I do one, then I can add another list of 2.
Which circuit would you like to attend?
Maybe Greece.
Why Greece?
I don't know. I feel like it's almost like safari. So
same gravel, same everything.
Yeah. So maybe I start with something that I'm a bit familiar with. And then dare myself to go to something that I don't know, like Sweden. Something like that. Yeah.
You said you'd like to try one of the night stages. Why don't you try Monte Carlo?
No. I don't mind trying Monte Carlo, but first you have to test yourself.
Yeah.
I don't want to go there and look like the driver who doesn't know what they're doing. So I'll first do the night stages of autocross.
Yes.
And then
you go try.
I go to the night stage of that side.
Yeah.
Because I've never done a night stage. And I'd want to see how good my eyes are first before I go outside.
You've never, but it's something you're looking forward to.
Yes. Probably this year. Yeah.
Nice. We look forward to that.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you. We actually look forward to seeing Maxine more often on this road, on track, proving what we already know, that you really are a good driver. And the future you've laid out the future for you. We hope to see the young drivers come up very well from the academy.
Yeah.
And nurture them very well.
They will, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any word of advice for any other upcoming driver or someone who's getting into motorsport? And
to just do it. You can't say, oh, I've always wanted to. You've always wanted to, but you've never tried. So just do it. Yeah.
Just get in.
I might as well be sponsored by Nike. Just do it. Just join the sports and see how it is for yourself.
Yeah.
Many people say, oh, it's unsafe and what. You're fully protected. The car is protected. Your kit is fireproof. Nothing can go wrong. So just join.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Maxine,
No
for your time. That was Maxine, an insight on staying grounded and everything around motorsport. Next time, we're going to be hosting Tariq. We're going to get into what makes a rally car a rally car, or what is a rally car. Till next time, here